Hello and welcome back to another episode of Teaching Partner. Today we will delve into the concept of autism spectrum disorders. We will discuss the different types of autism and share valuable tips on how to effectively handle students with autism in the classroom. Let's start with the concept of autism spectrum disorders. Autism is a complex neurodevelopmental disorder that affects communication, social interaction, and behavior. It is a spectrum disorder, meaning that students with autism can present with a wide range of symptoms and abilities. There are several types of autism spectrum disorder, including Asperger's syndrome, childhood disintegrative disorder, and pervasive developmental disorder. Each type has its own unique characteristics and challenges, but they all fall under the umbrella of autism spectrum disorders. Number 1. Asperger's syndrome is known for milder symptoms, often without significant delays in language or cognitive development. Individuals with Asperger's syndrome may exhibit intense interest in specific subjects and have difficulties with social interactions. Number 2. Childhood disintegrative disorder, on the other hand, is a rare condition where children develop typically for at least 2 years before experiencing significant loss of previously acquired skills in multiple areas, such as language, social, and motor skills. Number 3. Pervasive developmental disorder, also known as atypical autism, represents a group of conditions where individuals display some but not all of the characteristics of autism. These individuals may have challenges with social interaction and communication, as well as unusual behaviors and interests, but the specific symptoms and their severity can vary widely. Now let's discuss some important tips on how to effectively handle students with autism in the classroom. First and foremost, it's important to create a structured and predictable environment for students with autism. Establishing routines and using visual supports can help students feel more comfortable and secure. Similarly, clear communication is key when working with students with autism. Use simple and concrete language and provide visual cues to help students understand instructions and expectations. Remember to be patient and give students plenty of time to process information and respond. In conclusion, understanding the diverse needs of students with autism and implementing effective strategies can create an inclusive and supportive classroom environment, fostering the success and well-being of all students. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this video is very useful for you. So thank you very much. If you have any question, query, or you need any support for making a decision, don't hesitate to write an email to theteachingpartner@gmail.com. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Goodbye.